Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'd like to share my thoughts on the Greenworks 48 volt 20-inch brushless electric lawnmower after having used it for a full season of mowing. Now, cutting right to the chase, if you're just here to find out if I recommend it or if it's any good, it absolutely is. I love this lawnmower, but if you're more interested in the pros and cons of this mower, stick around. If you haven't already seen my initial review after having just purchased this mower 4 months ago, you can find that video linked in the description below. So let's talk about features. Now, this lawnmower will set you back about $350 to $400. It includes the lawnmower, 2 4-amp-hour batteries, the charger, and grass clippings bag. The lawnmower is simple to put together and out of the box, and it shouldn't take more than a few minutes to get it operational. Now, in my previous video, I was a bit bummed because the lawnmower's 2 4-amp-hour batteries weren't enough to allow me to completely mow my 4,700 square foot lawn. Since publishing that video, I have shelled out another $200 for a couple more 5-amp-hour batteries. The nice thing is that I can charge all 4 of these batteries up and mow my entire lawn without coming close to depleting all of them. So let's jump into the pros of this mower. The mower features a 7-position single lever height adjustment to raise and lower the mower. I especially love this feature because I mow my front lawn higher, and when I get to my backyard, I can quickly drop this mower down to produce a cut more comparable to soccer turf. There's no maintenance on this mower aside from sharpening the blade every 30 to 40 hours of use. This is quick and easy as it only requires you to remove 1 bolt. Then you can put the blade in a vise and begin sharpening. This mower also seems to have comparable torque and power to my old gas-powered mower. Granted, I'm bagging my clippings with this electric one, but when I used to exhaust my clippings through the gas-powered mower chute, I'd find that I had to stop fairly often to unclog the chute. I have not had to worry about that once with this mower. Now, the batteries are pretty expensive, but there's a couple things worth mentioning about them. Now, of course, they can run your mower, but each battery also has a built-in USB port and can be used as a battery bank to charge any USB powered device. While not a selling point for me, it is a nicety to have in mind in case your power goes out. The other nice thing is that these batteries work with over 75 other devices in the Greenworks ecosystem. So if you buy further into that ecosystem, you don't have to keep buying batteries. You can just cycle these batteries around as needed. Also, no need to worry if it's going to start up after having been stored over the winter. Unlike gas-powered mowers where you have to prime them over and over and pull a few times before the mower finally turns over, this one will always turn on. Just be sure you're storing your batteries as close to 50% charged as possible if they will go unused for an extended amount of time. Lastly, I love that the mower has 4 receptacles for batteries to ensure you don't have to keep switching batteries while mowing. Note that if you're going to use 4 batteries on this mower, it will always deplete the 2 in the front before automatically switching to the 2 in the back. This is important to know because you'll want to be sure you're cycling your batteries between the front and back so you can disperse the wear across all the batteries over time. So, those are the pros. Let's talk about the cons. As mentioned in my last video, the 2 included 4-amp-hour batteries were not enough to allow me to completely mow my entire yard. Generally, I would get about 65% done before they die, and I'd have to finish it the next day. That said, with the 2 added 5-amp-hour batteries, I've never had a problem, and in fact, I run this mower in turbo mode non-stop, which is great for a clean cut or even sucking up leaves or clippings to bag and dispose of. Now, price is a large con. If you get this mower with the couple added batteries like I did, you're in for over $600 for a mower when a comparable gas-powered mower can be purchased for less than half of that. Now, you will slowly begin to make up for that difference by not buying gas, oil, or wasting time with mower maintenance, but it'll likely be years before you ever break even, if you do. So this mower does come at a premium, but it is extremely convenient, and I appreciate that I'm not consuming more fossil fuel or expelling more carbon, even if it's a minuscule amount. The last issue with this mower is the charger. The charger works just fine to charge a couple batteries simultaneously when it wants to work. There's a built-in heat sensor that is good to have because it will disallow the batteries to charge while they're too hot, but this sensor appears to erroneously disable the charging functionality and then can only be fixed after unplugging for a few seconds and plugging back in. Right now, as you see, the charger is in error mode and has been for days, even though there weren't any batteries charging and still aren't any batteries charging. So I have to unplug it and plug it back in to reset the device. Those are all the cons that I found with this mower, at least for me personally. So in closing, this mower is a great mower, and its performance doesn't even need to be qualified by the fact that it's electric, as it performs just as well as its gas-powered counterparts. As an added bonus feature that I only realized recently, the lawnmower can be stored vertically against the wall when not used to save space. So, in closing, if you're interested in an electric lawnmower, I highly recommend this mower. If you have any specific questions on the mower or any comments to share, feel free to drop them below, and thanks for watching.